I don't feel like showing my face today. It's the way it is, people. It's just the way it is. You gotta accept it. Week 14 NFL picks. Hope everybody had a good Thanksgiving. Now here we go. Tonight's game, Dallas Cowboys on the road getting 4 points at the Chicago Bears. I think Dallas should rebound. I think they should beat the Bears. They should. The Bears just ain't that good after Dallas came off that horrendous performance against the freaking Eagles last week. I think I like the Cowboys here to rebound. Take the Cowboys with the points. Miami at home getting 2.5 points against the Baltimore Ravens. I like the Miami Dolphins in this game. Of course, I'm going to pick the Dolphins because I don't want the Ravens to win. They're in my division. That division's getting really tight right now. So I like the Dolphins in that game. Indianapolis on the road getting 3.5 at Cleveland. I like Indianapolis to actually kill Cleveland because if you should start Johnny Manziel. That's the way it is. Johnny Manziel's proven to be better than Hoyer. Hoyer sucks. I'm sorry. That's just the way it is. So he kind of reminds me a lot of Andy Dalton. Hoyer sucks. So if Hoyer's starting, the Colts will bury the Browns. If Johnny Manziel will start, and I'd give the Browns a chance. But since Hoyer is starting, I like the Colts to bury him. To tell you the truth. New Orleans getting 9.5 against the Carolina Panthers. You might as well give them 20. Carolina's garbage. Take New Orleans to kill that team. Cincinnati at home getting 3 points against the Pittsburgh Steelers. Now, you know what? The last time Cincinnati was home, it was a disgrace against the Cleveland Browns. They've won 3 straight road games. They shouldn't have beat Tampa Bay because Andy Dalton. Oh my God! I showed my emotion in the last video. I ain't gonna do it anymore. Cincinnati's a 3-point favorite. I want to pick Cincinnati, but at the same time, this is Andy Dalton in a big game. We got to remember that. We all know when the division's on the line and when the game's on the fucking line, we all know how Andy Dalton fucking chokes. So that being said, should be a close game, but sadly, the Pittsburgh Steelers will win this game 20-17. That's just the way it is. Andy Dalton in a big game. Come on, man. I don't believe in Andy Dalton at all, period. Not just in a big game at all, period. It's a heartbreaking loss my Bengals are going to have, but it's true. I mean, Andy Dalton in a big game. Let's face reality. He sucks. Let's take the Steelers. Detroit getting 10 points against Tampa Bay. Detroit's going to bury that team. Take Detroit to kill the Buccaneers. You're not playing the Bengals this week against Andy Fulton. Tampa Bay, you're playing a good Lions team. Lions will win this game 34-10. Take the Lions to bury them. Houston on the road, rather, getting 6 points at Jacksonville. I think Houston should win that game. They should rebound. They did rebound last week, but I like Houston to win that game outright. Pick'em game for obvious reasons. No one gives a shit about this game. Tennessee, the New York Giants. Tennessee's at home. Give me Tennessee. Why not? Giants suck. Tennessee sucks too. Who cares? Give me Tennessee just for the fuck of it. Minnesota Vikings at home getting 6.5 against the New York Jets. Take the Minnesota Vikings at 6.5. Who cares? Jets are freaking garbage, and sadly, Rex Ryan's probably going to lose his job. Jets suck. I don't even care about that game. Take the Vikings. St. Louis getting 3 points at Washington. RG3 is done. Period. It's obvious. Colt McCoy is going to be starting, I believe. But I like the Rams. Rams 52-0 against the Raiders. I like the Rams to beat the Redskins outright. Redskins are horrible. You need to start. I don't know if Colt McCoy is going to be the answer or not. We sure as hell know Kirk Cousins or RG3 isn't. Move on, Washington. RG3 is a choke. He's a one-year wonder, like I called 2 years ago that nobody believed me. Was a one-year wonder. So today I like the Rams in that game. Denver at home, getting 9.5 points against the Buffalo Bills. Tell you what. I like Buffalo with that 9.5 points. Denver will win the game, but I like Buffalo Bills with that 9.5 points. Buffalo Bills got a good defense. They got a good fucking defense. I like the Bills with that 9.5 point spread. But Denver will win the game. Arizona at home getting 1 point against the Kansas City Chiefs. Arizona needs to win this game badly. They've lost last 2 games against a shitty-ass Atlanta Falcons team. Lost to Seattle. That's understandable, but I don't know. The Arizona Cardinals are in trouble. I mean, they're in trouble. Guess what? I got to take the Chiefs here. I don't think Arizona's going to win. I really don't. I think Alex Smith and company will keep it together. Alex Smith needs to win, too. I like the Chiefs. I mean, as much as I hate to say this, without Carson Palmer, I think the Arizona Cardinals are done. Take out the Chiefs. San Francisco on the road getting 8 points at Oakland. Come on, man. Fucking Raiders are flat out garbage. San Fran's going to rout that team. They got their win. They'll go 1-15. Take the Niners. Philadelphia. Start bringing out the tissues because we're dealing with Seahawk fans. Philadelphia's at home getting 1 point against the Seattle Seahawks. Guess what? I'm going to shock you, Seahawk fans. I like the Seahawks in this game. I don't believe in Mark Sanchez. He had a great week against Dallas. Whoop-de-fucking-do. He had one good game. If he can do it 2 weeks in a row, then I'll be impressed, especially against Seattle. But I just don't see Seattle losing this game at all. I mean, I could see it since they're on the road, but I just don't think Mark Sanchez is going to get done against that Seattle defense. I really don't. I'm sorry, I don't. I like Seahawks. Sunday night football. New England getting 3.5 at San Diego. I like New England. I like New England. I'm sorry, San Diego got lucky last week. I don't believe in them. I like New England. And the Monday nighter. Green Bay is at home getting 13 points against the Atlanta Falcons. Well, guess what? The way Aaron Rodgers is playing right now, you might as well give Atlanta 30. Green Bay is going to rout Atlanta. 41-14. Green Bay is going to stomp them. So there's your Week 14 picks, people. See you next week.